Anna tapped her cheek lightly. Arthur responded with a flurry of blinks. It was their secret signal. That day, Arthur was on trial for theft. Anna showed up at the location he told her, only to find a hidden door in the mountain. She drove her luxury car up the winding road. As she approached, the door silently opened and revealed a whole secret world behind it. Inside, Anna selected 2 vials from a shelf, one yellow, one green. Then she dressed to kill and set out to seduce the Minister of Justice, George. As expected, George fell for her instantly. She used the moment to make a request. "I want to see Arthur." George agreed without hesitation. Moments later, they arrived at the prison, but barely a few minutes later, they walked out again. George said a few words about Arthur and left. Everything seemed normal until the next day, execution day. That's when Mark realized something was off, but it was too late. The man under the execution mask wasn't Arthur, it was George. Turns out, after entering the interrogation room, Anna had injected George with a serum, forcing him to confess everything. Then she gave him the yellow vial. Arthur disguised himself as George and walked right out of prison with Anna. They headed to George's office, opened the safe, and took the master key. Mark, now suspicious, rushed to contact George's assistant, but by the time the office door opened, Arthur was long gone. The next day, Anna showed up at a bank. Her face changed through surgery. She claimed she was storing a valuable painting. The manager handed her a key to a safe. Inside, she placed the painting, which was actually a laser cutter. That night, Arthur made his move. He entered the vault from the sewer system and flooded the chamber by opening a valve. Security mistook it for a leak and disabled the alarm. Arthur slipped in, cracked open the safe, and found a treasure trove of gold and jewels. By then, Mark had already surrounded the bank with police. Firefighters and staff were scrambling for a solution, but Arthur kept working. Until click, the vault opened. Anna drove up for the getaway. She took out 2 officers, sped toward the rendezvous point, and neutralized the guards waiting there. Arthur climbed out of the sewer hatch, swift and undetected. Just as they were about to escape, Mark shot him in the shoulder. Arthur ripped off his mask and faced him, but before Mark could fire again, Anna emerged from the water and dragged him down. Arthur tossed his weapon into the lake and vanished with Anna. The last we see of them, lounging on a yacht, sailing into the sunshine, as if none of it ever happened.